What's up, YouTube? This is Slide8 Fry here. I can't emphasize enough how, if you're in the state of California, I can't emphasize enough how important it is that Prop 22 passes. Because it will affect gig workers and the companies that, these gig workers work for. Now, yes, Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, whatever, they are actually sponsoring this proposition. Of course they are. They want to preserve their business. The law that has been written is to change the gig worker from working their own hours to an hourly employee, and therefore instead of making pay per delivery, which can add up to more than $20 an hour, they'd be paid per hour, which would be a lot less. Probably drop the minimum wage because it would cost the companies a lot more. Anyways, vote yes. If you're in California, vote yes on Prop 22. Yes, those companies are funding it, are behind it, sure, but they're trying to preserve their business. And if this proposition fails and the law changes, gig workers are screwed, especially those who work gigs full time. And California is the best state to do that because of all how populated it is. But people are going to make a lot less money, and so it's going to hurt the companies. It's going to hurt the gig workers, and it's also going to hurt the customers. They're going to have nobody to order from or nobody to call for a ride. Even Mothers Against Drunk Driving are in favor of Prop 22, so that people don't go drinking and driving. They'll call an Uber to get home. Anyways, let's get to the video. I got one other thing I want to point out before I start the video. It's a very short one anyways, so I got a couple things to point out. This folder has all the replays I have saved to my recently bought Switch that I bought after I finally bought about a month ago after losing my Switch back in December. It has all the replays. I converted all of them to videos. I'm going to upload these individually to YouTube, probably even to Twitch and Facebook, maybe even Twitter as well, but primarily YouTube. And that'll make sure there's a lot more activity on the channel, and there'll be a lot more gaming stuff as well, and more to come. I was expecting the new Minecraft DLC to be in Super Smash Bros. Today. I thought it was released today, but I've yet to see that since as my Switch has not updated, or Smash Ultimate has not yet updated. Also, I'm getting close to done with the part 2 of the You Know What's Bullshit about the 2020 election. But for now, let's do this quick react video because, awesomely, Jonathan Pie is back. And I love reacting to Jonathan Pie. Not only is he very entertaining and he proves some amazing points, but when I react, my react videos to him seem to do better than my other react videos. So I look forward to doing that. I downloaded some other videos, but something seems to be wrong. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at some of these. My SNL videos I was going to react to download without sound, so I had to re-download them. I want to download this Weird Al Yankovic one again. I tried downloading it, but it failed for some reason. But I've wasted enough time. Let's start the video for once. Second wave. We all knew this was coming at some point.
After last night's press conference where the government announced new, simplified and standardized COVID rules. Let's take a look. Thank the Lord that the government has finally simplified and standardized those COVID rules. Now it's a very simple 3-tier rule of 6 closed by 10 whack-a-mole hands face space approach.
Oh God.
And it's a 3-tier rule of 6 closed by 10 whack-a-mole hands face space approach that our chief medical officer says definitely won't work. Andy says that no one has confidence in the Prime Minister's new plan. So, at the same press conference where they announced their new plan, they also announced that their new plan won't work. We are through the fucking looking glass now.
At least in the UK, there is some kind of plan. Here in the US, there's, like, none at all. It's all left to the governors of each state to actually make the rules. The president ain't doing shit, and even got COVID and still ain't doing shit.
aren't we? 8 months of this shit we've endured for nothing. 8 months of job uncertainty and going fucking mental staring at your four walls. 8 months of wishing your loved ones were, somewhere else. 8 months of the NHS being pushed to breaking point after 10 years of the government pushing the NHS to breaking point. 8 months of death. Lots of death. Not just old farts that were on their way out anyway. Death. This latest set of back-of-the-fag packet rules, isn't the government remaining fluid and adaptable to an ongoing and developing crisis? This is the government failing.
It is.
On all counts. The dashboard of the passenger jet is flashing. This plane is going down. And of course it's going down because Boris is the one flying it. These are the guys that only took 5 months to agree that face masks, might be useful.
5 months,
Their world-beating test and trace system consists of writing your email down on a piece of paper before buying a pint. The same people who introduced a 10 p.m. curfew whereby anyone sat at a table of up to 6 people are then thrown out into the streets with 1,000 other people all wrestling to get the same fucking night bus home. Hardly a surprise, is it, that we have one of the worst death rates in the world, with more people in hospital with COVID than ever before, and 14,000 new cases every day, 43,000 deaths so far. This government has failed us all.
Yeah,
but at least
sad.
Economically, we all know where we stand. And according to today's unemployment figures, where most of us stand is in a queue for the job centre. It's only been a few weeks since head boy and library monitor Rishi Sunak announced that it was time to live without fear, and then unveiled his winter economy plan, which is, to quote the Chancellor, a winter of business failures and job losses. Once again, whilst announcing a plan, they announced that the plan won't work.
That's fucking pathetic. Winter is the best time to get a job because of the holiday season. So I guess basically fall is. You get employed in like September, October, whatever, and you work throughout December. That's like the best time to get a job. And things are looking bad at the best time of year to get a job. That's sad. That's really sad.
A theme is emerging. I think it's all that fucking hair gel affecting his brain, because you can't not live in fear when you can't feed your kids. The Chancellor's job support scheme is only for people in viable jobs. Surely that's the point, you entitled horse-faced prick. These jobs were viable before COVID hit. These are exactly the jobs you need to be saving. Essentially, he's saying, I've done the maths, and it's cheaper to have 3, 4, 5 million people unemployed by Easter than it is to help them keep their jobs. It's cheaper to just stand back and watch the entire hospitality industry, creative and entertainment industries, tourist industry, cab firms, recruitment firms, retail, freelancers and zero-hour workers working in a gig economy that this government has nurtured. It's cheaper to watch them go to the wall than it is to help them out. Vast swathes of the UK's workforce are no longer viable and will now have to rely on universal credit, which, as we all know, is a wonderful and compassionate system whereby people with terminal illnesses are forced to go and stack shelves at Tesco. Millions consigned to an endless bureaucratic job queue where an online calculator tells you you're eligible for government assistance, amounting to £43 a week, which doesn't cover your fucking bus fare to the job centre. Millions told that they are no longer useful to this economy, that their career choices are wrong, and that it's time to retrain. Retrain presumably for one of only 2 viable jobs left, working for either Amazon or Deliveroo. Or why not volunteer at a food bank where demand is high and you get paid in potatoes? This plane is going down.
Let's get paid in
potatoes. For impact. The government has come under furious criticism today as it was revealed that they were told by advisors to introduce stricter measures.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody who is watching from the UK. I'm really sorry about how horribly the government is handling it there. Trust me, the government's handling it awful here in the US. I mean, the president at one point said it was a hoax, or at least allegedly did. I actually don't recall seeing any evidence that he said that, but he did say it would go away. He never actually specified how. That's what he does. The president will say these great things that are going to happen, but he never actually explains how, what he's going to do, why. It's pathetic. He's full of all these empty promises and no action. We've had to rely on the state governments to do the work. For some reason, a shitload of people hate California Governor Gavin Newsom for the in-home shelter order and social distancing, all that stuff. They hate him, but it's like, what, do you have nothing better to do? Are you incapable of having fun at your own house where you live? There's plenty of stuff to do at home. Watch some porn, for crying out loud. Nobody's gonna judge you. Netflix, Hulu, do stuff you already do anyway. Just do it more. YouTube. Like, come on. It's so stupid. Take some online classes. I'm trying to get through with my Team Treehouse Python classes, learning the Python coding language. Never complete it because it's really hard to concentrate with my ADHD and I can't afford medication. But but if Prop 22 passes, it actually says not only will we maintain our status as independent contractors instead of becoming employees at a job like DoorDash, we actually would get benefits, which is awesome. Anyways, sorry the video's been as long as it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell icon to add me notifications. Check out more Jonathan Pie. And I got a bunch more Jonathan Pie React videos you ought to see as well. Once again, I love watching Jonathan Pie. He makes very valid points, and he's absolutely correct. He is. Anyways, it was also he also makes it funny too. It's messed up shit that's going on, but he makes it fun to listen to, which you gotta give him applause for that. That's for sure. And thank you so much for watching.